Hi, this is Todd White. This is my interview for Gibson.com. Well, for as long as I've been painting, I've been listening to music. I've been a fan of music. It's affected me, and it's affected me the way I want my art to affect you. And it does everything for me, from inspire me to make me angry, to make me sad, to make me happy, and you know, it funnels through me right onto the canvas. A girl was staring at the painting that I had done of this guy with the guitar, and she's staring at it for a while, and I'm like, I don't know whether she likes it or hates it. And I go, what do you think of it? She goes, I don't know why, but it makes me feel like I'm looking at Tom. I feel like I'm listening to Tom Waits when I'm looking at this. And I said, that's incredible, because I was on a huge Tom Waits kick when I painted this and about 4 others, and that's exactly what I was painting with it. She goes, it just feels like it. And I thought, that to this day is my biggest compliment, you know, like, because it was like this crazy, she got that out of it, you know? Okay, what am I painting? It depends. If I'm in a mood, if I'm painting sexy women, if I'm in a, you know, I'm trying to find this groove of what my women are to me, which is a bit of an emotional blender from cute sexiness, some sadness, some adorableness, with some little bit of anger, with a little bit of everything. Then I'm gonna listen to probably a lot of Lucinda Williams, Patty Griffin, hurt women songs, women singing. I like, you know, Sarah McLachlan. I'll listen to. One that nobody knows, who is just phenomenal. First album was Rachel Yamagata. You know, on the male end of it, I'll listen to a lot of Ray LaMontagne, Ryan Adams, and singer-songwriters, people who tell me stories. I want to hear what they've gone through. I want to hear their experiences. I want to hear stories they're telling me. And I'm taking those stories, and I'm feeling how it's affecting me from their stories. I'm putting myself in their position, in their shoes, feeling it, painting it. So I'm in a park walking my dog. The phone rings. I answer it. It's a representative from the Grammys office saying, hey, you know, we love your work. We're all fans of yours. Would you be interested in talking to us about doing a piece for the Grammys? I was totally calm about it. I go, yeah, sounds great. I'd love to talk to you about it. My manager will call you in 1.3 seconds, and we will set up a meeting. Called them up, set them up. A couple days later, we're sitting down in Brentwood having lunch, and they're telling me some ideas of what they want to do. And I said, you know, I think I went home that night and must have drawn 30 drawings up, and all throughout the week just kept doing drawings, and I basically presented them with what they have, and they loved it. It was, I gotta say, for a huge company like that, an organization, they were the easiest people to work with. I mean, I showed them the sketch, they go, great, paint it. I painted it, showed it to them, they go, we love it. Like, no changes, nothing. And I was like, great, you know? And then we had an event, an unveiling, they showed up, loved it, big to do, took it, here's the tickets, we'll see you there. Like, it went flawless. One of my man crushes right now is Jack White. The guy is just awesome. I told my manager, I'm also telling everybody that's my cousin. We're going to do the White Show, where I'm going to do all paintings inspired by Jack White. And it's just going to be a show of nothing but Jack White inspired paintings. From his blues to the pop, to the soundtracks, to everything. From the Dead Weather to the White Stripes, you know. He'll walk around in one of his awesome outfits and shake hands. Metallica was a band that started out with a very small audience, a fan base. Fans made Metallica. No corporation made Metallica. Fans did, and that's the greatest position to be in, because no publisher made me, no gallery made me. I am self-made, and the fans made me happen. That's why I love doing these shows, because I love meeting the people who made me what I am. I owe everything to the fans, not to anyone else, and I take huge pride in that, because, you know, there are so many artists, even we're sitting around in this gallery, who a publisher walked up and said, I'm going to make you because I see you have some talent, but you just don't know what to name or what to do. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. And let me tell you, the further I get into this industry, that's a very common thing. Very common. So Metallica, they are forced on the radio by demands. They are forced onto MTV by demands. Nobody's getting it until finally, nobody got it until everybody got it. You see, nobody was like, why would you listen to that band? Oh, I see now, you know? And that's the way it's been with me. I mean, to this day, which I find strange, I'm not in a gallery in New York because we walk in and the gallery owner goes, I don't know, I don't think so, I just don't see it. And I go, yeah, but here are 500 emails I printed out for you from people in New York saying, how come I'm not in New York? I don't know. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, you know. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. I just keep doing what I do. I don't worry about that. I don't worry about galleries I'm not in. I don't care about that. Because you know why? They're going to come. It's going to come. Because I'm true. I'm true to the art. I'm true to what I do. In fact, last night at dinner, we're talking, and I see on the menu, and I go, what's corked and what's cork prices mean? And the lady at the table goes, that's a cork. I think it's a cork fee. And I go, what's a cork fee? And they go, oh, it's when you bring your own bottle of wine and they charge you to open the bottle. And I go, cork fee. That's my next painting, cork fee. Because I just pictured a bunch of people standing around with bottles of wine and one waiter with a bottle opener at the end of the line. Cork fee. It just comes in your head, you know? And that's exactly what I go, as soon as I get back to the hotel room and grab my sketchbook, I'm going to start drawing up an idea of this with the title, so I won't forget it. What I do is, I got a Jenny Johnson at home, and what I'll do is, I bought a really big Marshall amp. So big that it made my tinnitus about 10 times worse. And I will plug it in, and I will get online, and I will look at two things, and I will start hitting this thing as hard as I can. And the studio is locked up and closed, so nobody can see or hear, and I will make the loudest sounds you've ever heard. But when I'm doing that, let me tell you something. I've got 50,000 stands in front of me, and I'm hitting this thing so hard. And at that moment, I'm a god.